Hey guys, welcome back to Clockwise Crypto, where we help you move forward towards financial freedom with crypto assets. Looking here at Bitcoin, the Bitcoin chart. To be honest with you guys, I think that there is not enough talk about this drop that could potentially be coming. I do think it's coming. I know it's no guarantees. I need to see what happens when we reach this trend line. So this trend line is red, and I just think we have one more push down. Now I keep this trend line over here as well, just to remember what happened in May. So some people forget what happened in May. Everything was looking like a bottom. Everything was looking good, and then we broke that trend line after 3 touches. 1, 2, 3. I want to see what we do at this third touch. So 1, 2, break. I want to see what we do right here. 1, 2. What is going to happen right here? Are we going to break? I personally think we're going to break. And that's just based off of looking at the charts of US 30, which we may cover sometime this upcoming week. But and then I see divergence right here. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on the sidelines and seeing what's going to happen. Worst case scenario, I don't take advantage of these prices. Best case scenario, I'm right, and I have some reserves on the sidelines to capitalize on this. But really looking at this news real quick, crypto fear, greed, fear is up to 46. People are kind of like, oh my goodness, the FOMO is starting to come in. That's all it is. People are having FOMO because they think they're going to miss it. They're going to miss. So, that's to be expected. We'll see what happens. We're not at the green yet, but for me personally, I don't buy greens anyway. As soon as it's green, we need to just stay away, stay hype. You buy when it's red on the crypto fear greed chart. That's just what we do here at Clockwise Crypto. Looking at this news, Watcher Guru saying Cardano flipped Ethereum. Cardano flipped XRP to become the 6th largest cryptocurrency in the world by market value, aka coin market cap. So that's definitely something to look at. I think Cardano deserves to be there. I don't have any problem with that. I think Cardano is definitely an undervalued project, and even at number 6, I think is being generous. Of course, as soon as we're out of this bear run, these stables are going to drop anyway. So Cardano is probably around 4 or 5, and that's reasonable. These stables typically will be within the top 20, but they're usually a little bit lower because no one's holding stables on a bull run. So looking at that, Justin Sun's in the news again, saying he's officially blocked by Avalanche, AAVE protocol, an open source and non-custodial liquidity protocol. He says he's blocked by them because someone sent him 0.1 Ethereum randomly from Tornado Cash. So now he is blocked. I don't necessarily know if I like that. The fact that they can block kind of defeats the purpose of decentralization. So that might be something, I know, Ava is scared probably because everything that's going on with Tornado Cash and just doesn't want any association, doesn't want any sanctions. But the fact that they can just be blocked like that, I don't necessarily like that. So they may kind of be hurting themselves by trying to dodge a bullet, but who knows? Looking at Plunge, they're saying this token Plunge, Farmer Bro Martin Shkreli crypto token plunges after massive sale. Marcus Shkreli's new crypto token appears to have been dumped. So he's like, former CEO is talking about he's a part of a pump and dunk. And Marcus Shkreli Inu, a token worth fractions of a penny that was launched by the notorious Farmer Bro last month, plunged more than 90% at one point Friday. Binance data shows the drop came after an unidentified wallet appears to belong to Shkreli sold a massive stake in the coin. Oh man, so just like bad news after bad news. You guys saw the news we did, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it might have been yesterday. It was just like everything that could go wrong went wrong, and it was just a lot of bad news. But there's some excitement though. We talk about excitement, some good news. Ethereum's proof of stake, like Ethereum's pumping. Like, though I don't think it's for the short term it's gonna be there. I do hold a small fraction of Ethereum right now. Nowhere near compared to what I had during the bull run, but I definitely downsized because I have a lot of stables on the sideline waiting for this dump. So we're documenting this. I'm not editing anything out if things go wrong, and And you know, to be honest with you, if that was the bottom, I don't think it was the bottom though. I don't care what anyone says. I don't think it was the bottom. Like looking at this chart and how this chart played out, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and not a third. I don't think it's the bottom. I think we need to see what happens to this counter trend line to really determine what exactly is going on when we look at just overall price action. So I think short term we are rallying up, but I think we're in for just one more push to the bottom to really just push out the weak hands and show them what's up. So this is nothing that I haven't seen before, but I'm definitely excited to see what happens. Like I'm excited. Like I have no problem being wrong, but to be honest with you, just because I've seen this before, I'm comfortable with the decision that I made to have a reserve in stables and really just wait for that drop. Like I'm comfortable with that, and I'm comfortable being wrong as well. So that's just something we're looking at, and just a lot of bad news with just like a lot of nonsense. It's just a lot of nonsense going on in the markets. Like it'd be different if it was like things that were exciting. Like this is exciting. Like thinking about like with Cardano, that news with Cardano and how you know they've moved to be, you know, number 6 in coin market cap. That right there is exciting news, because Cardano, we know Cardano's valuable, and the money and the dollar amounts in Cardano is showing it's valuable. But for some reason, you know, the price hasn't necessarily reflected that, and we know it will. So that's the exciting part about Cardano. And this wasn't really going to be a Cardano video, but I think when we look at the network and we look at the overall momentum with Cardano, like look at the community. Now, Cardano isn't necessarily the sexiest project. Like they take their time, but when you actually look at the tech and dive into the white paper and dive into the roadmap and what they're trying to do and what they're doing and why, Cardano actually becomes one of the most elite projects in the world, because it's the equivalent to like investing in Google before the .com boom. So that's what I look at when I think of Cardano. I'm thinking people have an opportunity to get in Cardano for almost 50 cents. Like what's the price of Cardano today? Cardano's like 50 cents or so. Like the price of Cardano is 56 cents. You have an opportunity to get, that's how I look at it and how I process everything is, you have an opportunity to get in Cardano. Pretty much you have the opportunity, which is equivalent to getting in Google at 50 cents. So I'm like, who would, like, why not? So for me, that's how bullish I am on Cardano. Like I said, it's not the sexiest project. It does have a strong community, over 1 million followers. It does have a strong community, but it's not the sexiest project. You know, it's a lot of technical papers, a lot of peer review. The process is super slow, but I think Ethereum's validating Cardano's way of doing things by transitioning to proof of stake. Especially when I first got into crypto, Ethereum was saying why they chose proof of work over proof of stake, and they just don't think proof of stake is the way to go. Only for 3 years later to announce that they're transitioning to proof of stake with the ETH2 merge. So, you know, I love what Cardano's doing, and I think it's one of those opportunities that everyone's gonna be like, dang, because I don't hear a lot of it now. But when I first got into crypto, no one liked Cardano. It was like, Cardano, it takes too long. But now we're seeing that, okay, you should have took long, right? So hope you guys got some value out of this video. It's going to be an exciting week. We got a lot of things to put out this week, and it's going to be very exciting, the stuff we're going to be talking about, and really just giving you a practical approach on how to really make significant gains. And it starts by doing these small behaviors now during the bear run. So hope you got some value. Keep moving forward, guys, and everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.